VAB, it's Gabriel slash Andrew slash Granddad, as I've come to be known. That's bloody terrible, isn't it? Anyway, I thought I did a bit of a post before with a shout out to Trebby, and I actually thought I'd do a little review on this Joyetech machine. This serious, if you are fresh off the durries, this thing is pretty much unbeatable. Hey, you can get them from Trebby. I know tomorrow Sam's is going to have some more stock if you're closer to the city. Trebby's out at Springfield, so if you're on the western side out toward Ipswich, definitely go and see Trebby. But yeah, these things, man, are so good. Honestly, the draw, if I can show you, get a little bit of focus on that. That is such a tight little draw in there. Yeah, if you were fresh off the durries and you're into, mouth to lung and that sort of thing, the way I started off, got myself off the durries, well, pretty much, and I actually started off with a little Nautilus, so a Nautilus 2 tank, and to tell you the truth, I didn't find it ideal as far as the tightness of the draw goes. So anyway, I'll go and stick that back over there. These things, man, serious, for 20-25 bucks, you can't beat it. The draw is so good, it's just like smoking a cigarette. And it's clouds for days, you can see that. Nice. There's a tiny little battery inside this thing, charges up via USB, as you can see in the picky there. Well, not really, because I can't actually get any focus on the camera. That's better. Bring it in close, yeah. There's your USB charge. And you get funky little RGBs. Being an old PC nerd like I am, yeah, you press the button and the bottom of it lights up and you get funky little lights, and whoa, makes the vape that much better. Honestly, this is the closest thing I've found to actually having a cigarette. So yeah, reading the product description here, keep out of reach of children, obviously. So you get the Ego AIO, so all-in-one eco. You get a couple of 0.5 ohm heads, which are your coils, like your ready-made coils. You get a USB cable, and you get a quick start. Oh, and you also get, check it out, just for the viewers at home, you get Saper parts. As opposed to spare parts, you actually get Saper parts with these, which you've got to admit is pretty funky for the money. Maximum output wattage is 6.8 watts, so the battery is going to last for some time before you have to charge it up. Perfect little thing to go to work, because any work computer that you happen to be next to will have a USB output. You get the charging cable with it. You plug it in. I'm sure it won't take very long to charge. What else have we got? Input voltage, 5 volts DC. Sweet. Manufactured by Joyetech and made in China. You beauty. This thing is so good. I'm sitting here tooting it myself. Very, very good little machine. Good for mouth to lung, because you can fill up a mouthful, suck it back, exactly like you do with a cigarette. And honestly, you couldn't ask for much better for the money. Nice little machine too. Like, the actual design is very, very nice. Quite compact. If I grab a what have we got here? Here's like a standard 30 milliliter unicorn. If I get those side by side, look, it's actually smaller than a bottle of juice. How cool is that? Nice and compact, and a little stealthy thing. You could slip it in your back pocket, ladies. If you're having a pocket day, you've got some sort of apparel that's got pockets, you could slip that in your pocket. You could stick it in your handbag, you could whatever. I've turned it upside down a couple of times. Doesn't seem to leak, so you can vape it any way you like. That thing is so good. It is so good for the money, man. Honestly, I was chatting to George about this earlier on, George from Sam's, and Joyetech have turned their game around. I actually reckon they've got a game changer with this thing. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot more similar devices come out from other manufacturers, but I'll tell you what, in the meantime, this is the best thing you can get for going straight off cigarettes onto a vape to see if you like it. Yep, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. It feels just like chugging on a cigarette straight through a filter, like a TaylorMade, or you roll your owns with your own filter in it, that sort of thing. Man, it is pretty good. I don't like mouth to lung stuff very much. You know, I get into my tubes and that sort of thing, do the big lung hit, do the clouds, blah 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 blah. This is very, very good. Very, very good. Even comes up with a little logo on the bottom. If I turn this around, if I can just get some focus on that tube, keep calm and vape on. Oh yeah, you betcha. Great little thing. You shop around a bit, you can also get additional coils for them, like little ready-made coils that go in there. Super duper easy to fill. Just grab a hold of the glass tube, give the top a little twist. Oh shit, nearly dropped the top. Comes off that easy. Yep, and super. Stick it in. Make sure you put it, if it's brand new out of the box, make sure you put a couple of drops in here to go and prime up your coil a bit. Fill up the outside tank. Now I put that probably 2/3, and I've been going at it fairly hard, and the missus has had a couple of goes at it as well. And it's 6.8 watts or whatever it is. What's it rated at? Yeah, 6.8 watts. It's not burning up a lot of juice, and everybody's happy. So stick the top back on. Yeah, sweet as. Give her a little screw. Beauty. Doesn't seem to leak, which is nice. You probably don't have to keep it vertical all the time. Yeah, seems alright to me. Money well spent. As I said in my post, one last hurrah to try and get the missus off the durries. So doesn't get much better than that. Alright, enough of my shameless product plugs. I shall go away and hit a couple of tubes now, maybe a squonk. Alright guys, I'll see you on the page, and as always, keep it cloudy, VAB. See ya.